The last time I spoke about Bourbon Street, I was talking about West Edmonton Mall's dining district. The one that used to be themed like an actual Louisiana street. But today, we're venturing a little further south, across the border and into the United States. All the way down to fabulous Las Vegas, home of the famous Las Vegas Strip. Which, oddly enough, isn't actually in the city of Las Vegas, but rather the town of Paradise, Nevada. But we'll call it Las Vegas all the same, because everyone else does. Vegas is truly a city that never sleeps. The lights, the shows, and those mega hotel and casinos along the Strip. But our story takes us a little off of the beaten path. Many people don't venture off the Las Vegas Strip, and you can't really blame them. It's where all the action is. But if you were to venture east of the Strip, down Flamingo Road between Bally's and the Cromwell, you'd pass perhaps a few slightly grungier looking establishments, reminiscent of old Vegas. But eventually, you'd come to number 120 East Flamingo Road, an address that doesn't seem all that interesting. Well, at least not today. It was once home to a now gone and nearly forgotten hotel and casino, a hotel and casino named Bourbon Street. The Bourbon Street Hotel and Casino was a relatively small establishment. Located just off the Las Vegas Strip, it first opened its doors in 1980. Though, back then, it had a different name and theme. It was originally developed alongside entertainment icon and minority investor in the hotel, Mr. Las Vegas himself.
Oh my God! It's Wayne Newton!
It was even named after his Las Vegas estate.
Wayne has invited us to Shenandoah tomorrow for lunch and festivities.
That's my home.
But the Shenandoah Hotel and Casino had trouble from the very beginning. The hotel itself opened in 1980. However, its casino opening was delayed because the main investor, John Tucker, was being investigated for securities fraud. His gaming license was eventually denied, and he was forced to sell his stake in the project. After this, Wayne Newton also abandoned the project, instead choosing to invest in the Aladdin Hotel and Casino. At this point, you might be wondering why I'm making a video about some old hotel in Las Vegas. I mean, it's not really what I normally put on my channel. Aside from the fact that I am eventually going to have to talk about other things, at least once in a while, this hotel actually has an Edmonton connection. After both investors of the property jumped ship, the land and building owner was left holding the bag. And that owner was Edmonton's own Alarco Developments. You might remember them as the people who brought us Super Channel.
Super Channel, #1 in home entertainment. Join us and come into the 80s with the unbeatable value of Super Channel, television's brightest star.
With no investors and no gaming license, the property was operating only as a hotel. Historic images of the property show the hilarious sign proclaiming Shenandoah Hotel and, because they couldn't legally add the words casino to the sign without a gaming license. While operating as a hotel only, the property was losing roughly $500,000 in expenses every month. And it was not too much after this time, in January of 1981, when Alarco was acquired by Calgary-based Karma Developers. In the years that followed, Karma continued seeking a buyer for the property. It was a futile search, one which eventually proved unsuccessful. So, with no interested buyer in sight, they were left with only one course of action. Karma would seek their own gaming license and run the hotel and casino themselves. And, thanks to a newly enacted 1985 law which granted foreign companies the ability to acquire gaming licenses in Nevada, Alberta's own Karma Developers became the first ever foreign firm to operate a casino in Nevada. And that casino was the newly renamed Bourbon Street Hotel and Casino. The casino floor was finally open. It boasted 15,000 square feet of gaming space. The hotel had 166 rooms. The shots we're seeing here are from just before the grand opening of the casino, when everything was brand new and ready to go. And the grand opening of Bourbon Street was even attended by another Las Vegas icon, Jerry Lewis. But just 3 years after Karma acquired Alarco and the now Bourbon Street Hotel and Casino, it sold the property to what is known today as Starwood Hotels. But just 8 years later, Starwood sold the property to Tarsadia Hotels. Tarsadia then closed the casino, as it was not in possession of a valid Nevada gaming license. And Las Vegas's own Bourbon Street was once again only a hotel, just as it was when it bore its original name of the Shenandoah. The years that followed echoed the past troubles of the Bourbon Street Hotel and Casino. Tarsadia planned to transform the property into a timeshare tower, but their business partner pulled out and the plans died. They then agreed to sell the hotel to a Florida-based gaming corporation, another deal which was never fully realized. The property changed hands again in 2001, and again in 2003, and again in 2005. Now, it was Harrah's Entertainment who owned Bourbon Street, and enough was enough. Plans were announced to close the hotel and casino, effective Halloween night 2005. What was once planned to be a fabulous hotel and casino, one which was named after the home of a Las Vegas icon, instead became a tale of a property plagued with unopened casinos, lost investments, and deals that just kept falling through. So, with a past like this, it's almost fitting that even Bourbon Street's closure wouldn't go as planned. On October 16th, just 15 days before the expected closure of the hotel, they suffered a water main break which caused enough damage to the property to close down the facility for good. Bourbon Street was finally dead, and the building was imploded on Valentine's Day 2006. And today, despite supposed plans for a resort expansion on the property, the site of the once hopeful Bourbon Street Hotel and Casino is home to a parking lot, used for the Cromwell Hotel just up Flamingo Drive. So, the next time you're visiting one of Las Vegas's most famous dive bars, or stopping for a bite to eat at Johnny Rockets and Bally's, take a look outside and across the street. The sight you see will be nothing short of unextraordinary. A bland parking lot baking in the scalding Nevada sun. Try to see through the pavement and the parked cars. And remember the ambition that never came to be. Remember Wayne Newton and the Shenandoah.
It's the lock of my hair.
The incomplete signs, and the first Vegas hotel and casino to ever be owned by a foreign entity. And our city's own connection to a forgotten piece of Las Vegas history. Remember the Bourbon Street Hotel and Casino. Do you have a favorite Las Vegas hotel, either past or present? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel, give us a like and a share, and maybe even visit our Patreon page. And why not check out one of our other videos, mostly about the greatest indoor show on earth, West Edmonton Mall. Oh, and thanks for watching.